The Mother with the Golden Heart, a story about love, growing up, and learning to let go. Part 1. The House That Barked. The little yellow cottage at the end of Willow Lane was never quiet. It barked. It laughed. It thumped and ran and squeaked with puppy paws. Max chased his own tail in circles across the living room rug, while Luna followed Mia carefully from room to room. Oliver tried to build a pillow fort, but Max kept stealing the pillows. Mia squealed with laughter. Clara stood in the kitchen doorway, watching it all unfold. She loved the noise, most days, but some days were harder. That afternoon, Max knocked over a basket of laundry. Luna chewed the corner of a book. Oliver grew frustrated. Mia burst into tears. The house felt too loud, too messy, too full. Clara closed her eyes and took a breath. Love is loud, she reminded herself, and she stepped forward. Part 2. When Love Feels Heavy. That evening, Clara sat on the kitchen floor. Max padded toward her slowly and rested beside her. Luna climbed gently into Mia's lap. Oliver stood nearby, unsure. I don't know if I'm doing this right, Clara whispered softly to herself. Being a mother was not just cuddles and smiles. It was patience. It was teaching. It was cleaning the same mess twice. Oliver walked over and leaned into her shoulder. Mia crawled into her lap. The puppies followed. Suddenly, the noise didn't feel overwhelming. It felt warm. Clara realized something important. Love doesn't feel light every day, but it is always worth carrying. Part 3. The Storm. A week later, a thunderstorm rolled over Willow Lane. Rain tapped hard against the windows. Thunder cracked loudly. Max whimpered and pressed close to Oliver. Luna trembled beside Mia. The lights flickered. Clara gathered them all onto the living room floor under a large blanket. It's just noise, she said calmly. The thunder roared again. Max barked once. A brave little bark. Mia squeezed Clara's hand. Oliver tried to smile. Clara didn't stop the storm. She couldn't, but she stayed steady. And slowly the fear passed. That night, as everyone fell asleep in a warm pile of blankets and fur, Clara understood. Being strong doesn't mean stopping storms. It means staying when they come. Part 4. Growing up. Time passed. Max grew bigger and less clumsy. Luna grew braver and more confident. Oliver began tying his own shoes. Mia stopped needing help with every little thing. One afternoon, Oliver ran outside without asking for help. Clara watched from the window. Her heart swelled with pride. And something else. A quiet ache. They were growing. And growing meant changing. Part 5. Learning to let go. One evening, Oliver announced he wanted to walk Max by himself. Mia insisted she could feed Luna alone. Clara hesitated. Her instinct was to protect, to hold on. So she nodded. I trust you, she said. Oliver stood taller. Mia beamed. Max trotted proudly. Luna followed gently. Clara stayed close, but she did not step in. And something beautiful happened. They learned they were capable. Part 6. The Golden Heart. Later that night, Clara stood at the window again. The yard was quiet. The house was calmer than before. Not because love was smaller, but because it had grown stronger. Oliver and Mia no longer needed her for every step. Max and Luna no longer chewed everything in sight. Things were changing. And instead of fear, Clara felt gratitude. Love had not lessened. It had expanded. A mother's heart is not meant to hold tightly forever. It is meant to guide, and then gently let go.